Wow, Omega. Way to go. Brand new release from my favorite brand, the new Omega Moonwatch Meteorite. Is it a moonwatch? Is it not a moonwatch? Well, that could be debated. How are you guys all? Hope you're well today on this Tuesday, January 14th. It's Dirk. It's Dirk Weekdays Live. Today I thought we'd be doing something special, a little bit Speedy Tuesday, and show you a little bit of what's going on in the Omega world, something pretty big. It is the Omega Speedmaster Meteorite Moonwatch. And here it is. Absolutely a beautiful thing. Gorgeous looking watch, huh? Who doesn't love a moon phase? It's pretty useless, but at the end of the day, it's pretty romantic, I guess. Some of us love moon phases on our watch. I've always had a little bit of a soft spot for them. They don't, I mean, really, unless you're a werewolf and you're about to bark at the moon, that doesn't mean very much, except it being very romantic. And it's a complication that people are madly in love with. So I guess let's get started a little bit on what this is exactly. So it's a brand new watch, and its reference is 304.30.43.52.01.001. Everybody's favorite thing in the whole wide world, Omega model numbers. But what is it? It's a brand new movement. It's the 9914, which is a manual wind chronograph with the Omega column wheel and coaxial escapement, certified master chronometer, certified by Metas, resistant up to magnetic fields up to 15,000 Gauss, silicon-based spring, balanced spring, 2-barrel mounted in series, central hour minute hand, small seconds hand, and date indication at 9 o'clock, 12 and 16 minute recorders at 3 o'clock, moon phase indication at 6 o'clock, and a special finish with rhodium plated bridges, red varnishing engravings, and the Côte de Genève in arabesque. Power reserve is 60 hours. It's a sapphire crystal with anti-reflective coating on both sides. Of course, it's the usual Omega Speedmaster nonsense at 165 feet or 50 meters. Not a big deal for the Speedmaster. It's like they'll never make one. They'd have to do screw down crowns and all that stuff, and nobody wants that on their Speedmaster. Screw down pushers, blah, blah, blah. It's a steel case. It's 43 millimeters, so too big for moi. Well, what about you? I know there's a lot of guys out there. I think of one guy in particular who loves them in particular, a big watch. It's a 21 millimeter spacing between the lugs. It's 4860 between lug to lug. It is deep because it is a coaxial escapement, and they are larger. We need a little bit more room in the pant for a coaxial escapement. You get it in this beautiful black or blue. It's 154 grams. It's a steel bracelet. Classic. I love this new bracelet. I think they hit it out of the park. You know, it's all the usual features that Omega has to offer when they come up with something new. And this is absolutely no exception to the rule. What a beautiful watch. Let me put that. Can I put that in there? I can, right? There it is. Oh, that's cool. I don't get to do this very often, but it's pretty fun. How are you guys? Let's see who's in the room, who's loving this watch, who's not loving this watch, who thinks it's a waste of time, who thinks it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. Reynald, well done. Reynald and the team at Omega. Listen, I've said this a million times about Omega, but, they're the most groundbreaking and innovative watchmaker out there. They're constantly updating their movements and coming up with amazing new stuff. There's not another brand out there that's constantly on the cutting edge of trying to improve movements and with new scientific data, new research, R&D. I think they do it better than anybody. The coaxial, the George Daniels escapement, of course, is revolutionary. Yes, it does make the watches a little bit thicker, but what are you going to do? It's a Speedy and it's George Daniels. It reduces friction. It's improved accuracy. It's just probably the most important thing. People say it's the most important thing. I sound like Donald Trump. People say it's the most important thing. I think it's the most important thing. Master chronometer certification. I mean, it's just COSC and Metas. It's incredible. I don't think anybody does it better than them. Let's see who's in the room. We'll start off with Dave, Fahrenheit 451, number one, upvoted. He's passing the torch. Who are you passing the torch to, though? Andrew Wolkowicz? I don't know about that. He's got more trophies than a beauty queen. Working till 5:30. Have a great show and be safe, everyone. Upvote and subscribe. Be kind to yourself and to others. Oh, my God. We have to give you the super chat gong as we always do. And and then we'll get into the big ass Speedy chat. What do you think of this watch? I think it is delectably beautiful. I'll go down to Omega. I'll go talk to the beautiful people down there, and I'll try it on. It'll be way too big for me because 42 is my maximum. It's for bigger wristed guys, that's for sure, or just people who like to wear clocks on their wrist. 43 is not insanely large, but let's see how it looks on the wrist. They could have gone with the 10339, I think, but I think it's cool that they're keeping it modern. And that dial is just absolutely beautiful, and it comes in blue too. Let me go find the blue version of it for you. Here's the black version. Here's the black version. I think that's quite beautiful. Let me give you a big chunk of that. Absolutely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Then let's go to the blue one. Come on, get out of here. This is at Fratello Watches. Thank you, Fratello, for doing your coverage on that. Pretty fantastic. That's the black one. Here's the blue one right here. Absolutely crazy town, huh? I know a lot of you crazy people are going to go for this. I know Dean's going to go nuts for that. I have to say, I really like the black one the best because that's just kind of Speedy purist that I am, but I love that. And I believe it is ceramic, even though doesn't it look enameled? It really, really does. Absolutely beautiful. I love the accents. That Moonphase is absolutely gorgeous. It's real meteorite. It's iron. Incredible. Beautiful job they did on this watch. No applied logo. Standard tack. Very pretty watch. What are your thoughts on that? Let's see. Let's get in the room and talk all about it. Vasilios P is here. Good morning, everyone. At number 3, Kyle Payne is here. The Speedy Tuesday. Let's go. Hitesh C. Number 4. Congrats to Dave. Speedy Tuesday. We changed the thumbnail out because this is important news. I know I'm not the biggest watch channel in the world, but I'm a Speedy guy and I'm watch adjacent, as I like to say. Dave Fahrenheit 451. I think we've got that covered. Shane McGee with €5. Number 5 in the room. Wait a minute. I am not a number. I am a free man. Little Iron Maiden fan there. Super chat gong too. Proust Stuttgart is here. Classic. Cheers, Bash. Cheers, Bashers. Cheers to you. DG, hello, bastards. Hey, that's Daniel Gutierrez. Come on. I'd know you anywhere. And Ray's in the room. Okay, Kubrick, this is the last time I'm doing it. It's wrong, I tell you. He made people do a lot of takes. Melly C, the beautiful Melly C is here. Happy Speedy Tuesday, Dirk, and all the bashers. And Renaissance, when you find the beauty your heart has been craving, grasp it with both hands. Don't wait for others to tell you it's beautiful. Indeed. And that's true of this watch. There is a beautiful world just waiting for you to appreciate it. Don't let fear stop you from opening your eyes. Creativity is a drug I cannot live without. We are led by the least among us, the least intelligent, the least noble, the least visionary. And if we could feel what we were doing to this earth, we would stop immediately. That's why we're taking chunks of the moon out. Mike Allen, happy Basher Tuesday. Please upvote and be kind. Thanks. Thank you, Mike Allen. And a super chat of $20. Thank you so much. Thanks, Dirk, for this wonderful program. Thank you so much, Mike Allen. It's people like you that make it great. All the Bashers are incredible. You guys have changed my life in so many ways, and I can't be more grateful than I am. $20. That's a huge super chat. Thank you, buddy boy. This is a really pretty watch. Let me see what else I got here. So you can look at it. That is the blue. Look at that blue. Oof, man, that's absolutely gorgeous. Look at that thing. Amazing. Classic. Absolutely classic. Look at that. So yeah, we've got dual barrel in the back, and it's got the Côte de Ginevra. It's got the big plate in the back. It's not the most beautiful looking movement, as movements go. It's very reminiscent of the Panerai style with the big plate in the back. And I think it's beautiful looking. Omega always never fails to decorate properly. Listen, regardless of your taste in watches, even if you're a high horology guy and you're into Lange and all that stuff. You cannot fault Omega for constantly innovating and doing things that are completely evolutionary, if not revolutionary. I mean, of course, George Daniels was revolutionary, but at this point in the game, I think that they're the only one of the big brands. Rolex sits on their, I mean, how long have those movements been kicking around? It's so rare that they innovate. They're tanks. They're great. They work. They use them. They don't move on. Omega's constantly striving for new stuff and coming up with the latest in technology. It's great. It's pretty great. Great looking watch. Here's a better close up. Oh, look at this. This is with the dial off. Oh, wow. Look at that. You get to see all the beautiful decorations on the movement there. Quite beautiful. The Moonphase is beautiful. And they're Meteorite as well, Column wheel, and then there's coaxial escapement. Amazing. Beautiful stuff. Look at that. Fratello, you did a beautiful job. Thank you, fine people at Fratello, for coming up with these high-resolution images for us to enjoy. I mean, that looks really terrific. Beautiful. The only thing that's really sad is that it's 17 grand. Yes, you heard it here. It's $17,000. Holy macaroni. Now they're calling this, of course, the Nixon bracelet, which has both brushed and polished links. It's a folding clasp with easy adjustments on the inside. Lunar meteorites. Absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's like I almost wish there was a combination of the dark dial with the blue bezel. And here's how it looks on this fella's wrist. Looks quite good on here. I'm sure he's got a chunky monkey wrist. He's got like an Asheen style wrist or an Emmett style wrist. On my 7.25 wrist, it probably would look a little bit big, but you never know. I don't think I'll be getting it for $17,000, but it's absolutely crazy. Yeah, it is not an update of the original Speedy Moon. That's for sure. It's definitely not. This is a brand new thing. The more I see this, the more that I think it's the most beautiful one of all. I really do. I think that one is absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, that's the one, man. I'm sorry. The black dial is great, but this one is, let's blow that up. Oof, man. Dean, do you love this watch? I'm thinking of you, buddy. I'm thinking of you. That's really, the combination's gorgeous. It's just from an aesthetic. Technologically, listen, as you know, I'm preaching to the choir as far as you guys all know what I think about Omega. I just think that they're always one step above everybody as far as the movements go. It's absolutely crazy. It came out today. This is a 2-day watch. It's absolutely insanity. Wow. Dean says, wow, great watch. The new Meteorite, Speedy 43. The blue is... I knew it, Dean. I knew Dino would go for that one because it's right up his street. Yeah, that's a beautiful new Speedy. And we get a new cover picture. Yeah, just for today. Oof. What? A new Speedy? Was this just released? They did it on Tuesday, as they should. And Franco says, please upvote. If you can, it would be great. Listen, I'm sure everybody's done their Speedy videos and just read out all the specs and all that stuff. And that's what they do. But, we're a little community of fun folks who, listen, I always say I'm not a watch channel, but I'm watch adjacent. And when it comes to Speedmasters, that's my bread and butter. So listen, I just think that Omega, maybe if they priced this at 11 or 12, it would have been within reach for a lot of people. That's the only downside to it is holy macaroni. That's a very, very expensive watch. Angela says, hey, everybody, all the best. Annual pacemaker checkup earlier today. Doc says, I don't know what you're doing, but keep on doing it. Well, you're doing it by being a fantastic person. Don't stress yourself out. He takes a licking and he keeps on ticking. We love you, Angelo. Thanks so much. Dave says, great news, Angelo. Of course. Andy M. Cats and Boxes. Good evening, kind sir. Wishing you and yours the very, very best. Indeed. Indeed, indeed, indeed. I love this layout. I never get to do stuff like that. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Let me see what else we got here to show you guys. If you didn't know about it, so here's the sad part, right? Here's the sad part. It's the pricing. Let me blow that up so you can all see what I'm looking at. So the new Omega Speedmaster Moonphase Meteorite retails for 19,000 euros, $17,100 in the United States. That's without tax. And Swiss francs, 15,000 without tax. I believe that the Swiss franc and the US dollar are completely commensurate, as is the euro right now. You can't order this right now. It says add to wish list because I went on. And here's all the specs. Let's see if I got most of them right. It's the 304 30 43 52 01001. Yes, that's always fun. I love to say those. And the gray dial is the 06. Now that's, because it's a gray dial. That's the color. Remember that, boys and girls. The color, the model, it's the material, the complication. That's how they do their crazy specifications and for their model numbers. It's a meteorite dial with 3 subtitles: lunar meteorite, moon, cabochons. Cabochon means a polished gem as opposed to faceted. That's all that means. Cabochon. I only know that because my friend Louisa is a gem, a gemite or whatever you would call them. What do you call the people that are a gemologist? It's a precious stone that is polished as opposed to faceted. And white gold luminous hour markers and hands. How Rolex of you. Stainless steel with ceramic bezel insert. 43, like I said, 48.6, 13.6. Yeah, listen, it's coaxial. It's going to be a little bit thick. Double dome sapphire. Okay, so I got all this right. Oh, it's 28.8, of course, as usual, 60 hour power, 45 joules. Holy bag of jewels, Batman. Unbelievable. Column wheel. A lot of people love it. You like it over cam. Silicon balanced hairspring. Geneva waves. It's a Geneva wave, as Paul would say. And 15,000. That's just the number they come up with. It's probably way more. The Nixon bracelet. I honestly don't know exactly what that means, other than it's polished as opposed to. I gotta get the history of the Nixon bracelet. Any of my smarty bashers know exactly what that means? Let me know in the comments. Did Nixon? I guess maybe I ignore him as a person. Unbelievable stuff. Steve Mack is here. He says, "Evening, everybody. Evening to you, beautiful Steve Mack." Dean says, "We are back to being a watch channel today. Dirk's trying to pull in the punters." Truth be told, at the end of the day, I don't care. Because at the end of the day, there are a lot of watch channels out there. There's too many. I realized, listen, I have my little knowledge of Speedmasters and other watches, and that's great. But I don't purport to be a watch channel, nor do I want to get lumped into that whole thing. I'm grateful for what I've got. And would I like more punters in the room? Sure. Am I as pretty as Britt Pierce or Jenny L? No. But you got a Speedmaster question, throw it at me. I'm pretty good. So we do watches on Tuesday, and certainly today is a good day to do watches. Why not? I love to talk about watches just as much as everybody else, but I don't feel like at this point in the game the watch market is so oversaturated with people who are just so much better at it than I am. I'm good at Speedies. That's know what you're good at. Melly C says, wow, indeed. And Mike Lewis, hey, Mike Lewis, like the look of the watch, but not happy about the price. Have to wait possibly a year. I don't think that's ever going to happen. Not in today's day and age. I don't think there's going to be. When's the last time you heard about a discount? It's so rare, especially with something like that. I would not buy it a bit overpriced for my liking. For the money, they are asking better watches on the market for my IE Rolex. Well, it's not. Rolex are not better watches, and I've said this a million times. They're certainly not. They're not as nowhere near as innovative as Omega. They're just worth more money. That's it, because it says Rolex on it. I love Rolex too. I love my Millie. I love it. But it's that 3131. How long's that been kicking around? Forever. Supply and demand. That's how it works. Supply and demand. Apartments in New York City. For a studio apartment in New York City, it costs $5,800 a month. $5,800 a month if you want a one-room apartment with a tiny little kitchenette against the side of one wall and a little crappy bathroom. is any one square box worth that kind of money? Of course it's not. Supply and demand. I don't think there's better watches. I would use a different word. I would say more valuable watches, because Rolex is a blue chip company. Scotty H, Lord H. He's in the room. We missed you. Where have you been? And Ginger's here too. Meh. Oh, is that a big meh for you? Listen, yeah, with that vintage Omega movement you have there in your little icon, I understand. I mean, I don't think that those big platey looking movements are gorgeous either. But I'm a 3-2-1 guy. See this. I am having the end of my Nespresso coffee. I got a beautiful gift today from our own Drew B today. He sent me 2 bags of coffee and some matches from the 50s, which immediately were robbed from me and taken by Paul to go put in our mid-century modern area where he collects things from the 50s and stuff. But what a beautiful gesture. Thank you, man. You're the best. And I can't wait to grind up that coffee and start it tomorrow morning. 17 grand. 17 grand. Lord H says, howdy bashers. Howdy bashers to you. Dean says, Scotty, you've missed nothing. Dirk lead by 2 minutes and 30 seconds. You guys are nuts. Here's the Drew B I was just talking about. I didn't have your coffee yet because I didn't grind it yet. I'm going to grind it up tonight. Le Carré is here. As I am listening, Dean Martin, I like the blue ceramic Speedy with the heat-treated blue meteorite dial. Very, very pretty stuff. Well, no, it's the bezel that's gray. The dial is gray, Daniel. The bezel. Let me pull it back up so you can look at it. Let me pull it back up since we're doing Speedy Tuesday. Speedy Tuesday. Amen. Not this one. I want this one. Where is it? Oh, this is the official Omega website, which doesn't do very much for you. That gives you all the info. Let me pull the other one up. I like this. I never get to use this on the screen. I should use it more often. It's a lot of fun. Let's see. Why is it not coming up? Hold on a second. I'll get it for you. Let's do that one. No, that's that. Anyway, I'll find it later. You've seen it already. Franco thinks the Omega's class. I think so too. I think it's beautiful. I just think it's way, 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 way too expensive. I mean, 17 grand. Well, what price? Where did that come from? That number. Angelo, good to hear. Keep up the heavy drinking, late nights, fast food, and driving cars fast. That's about the only thing he does do. George Daniels was amazing. Yeah, I mean, now you got Roger Smith. You know, I think Roger Smith's watches are really old and farty, and for old men, I think they're quite unattractive. But you know, they're technologically beautiful. Drew B says it's got real bits of meteor on it, so you know it's good. It's iron for your blood. Isn't that fantastic? Ginge thinks the price is ridiculous. I know. Dean says, Dirk, I'm skint. I have to pay the tax. So do we this year. So do we. Melly C says, oh, that's great news, Angelo. Angelo, you superstar. I'm so glad that my dad had a ticker for quite a while, maybe 30 years. And it was like he never had to have it replaced. It was incredible. Hey, Donald, great to see you in the room. Love the blue version as well. Me too. I think that one's absolutely beautiful. Now, Carré says, actually, the price is not that bad for the Speedmaster. Zenith Chronomaster Sport with gold-plated meteorite dial is around $100,000. Well, Omega's got $100,000 watch too, if you're interested in that and you want to see that. This is interesting. Teddy did an article on this one. And here it is. Look at this crazy. Here's a meteorite dial on a that's a 1039 flat link bracelet. That's the 311 90 4230 99.002. But the thing about this thing is it's platinum. Unbelievable. White enamel tachymeter scale, black onyx step dial. Absolutely incredible. All done in white gold. And then you got that in the back. You have the 321 in the back. Listen, it's a 60, 75-year-old movement that everybody loves, including myself. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. It's beautiful. See, that's pretty. This is a real moon watch, though, with meteorite subdials. This costs $100,000. Unbelievable. $96,900. It's unbelievable. You could put it on a strap. Look at the difference in the prices here. Can I just show this? It's showing, right? Let me blow this up so you can see this. This is amazing. Thanks, Teddy, for this. Appreciate you putting this up here so I can show all the folks. So you got this on the platinum flat link. Look at that. $96,900. And then if you want to save a little bit of money, $65,200 on the leather strap. Wow, think about that. Platinum. Look at the difference in price on that, kiddos. Holy macaroni. That's some crazy stuff. Absolutely crazy. It's beautiful, though. I mean, for $100,000. I mean, listen, you know, yeah, the 3861 is $8,000. I mean, 8,700 now. Those you'll be able to get discounted. The regular old Speedies, you can get a little bit of 10%, maybe. I don't think anybody's giving 30% anymore. I think those days are over. I think it's crazy. I think that's crazy. I'm a bit late. Been watching the Liverpool watch. Oh, okay. Good for you. Great to see you. Hi, Bronson. How are you? Dean, you sarcastic bastard. Turk, that was Rolex time. Speedy's 1 minute behind. Kevin Hawthorne is here. Good evening, Kevin Hawthorne. Great to see you in the room, as always. Here's JC Kingsley. Ooh, no alcohol or smokes tonight at the moment, but I do have 3 pounds of lasagna in my lap with 2 ounces of Parmigiano Reggiano. There's that. Listen, can I just say this? And I'm just going to do a little infomercial for you. Paul's cousin, his cugino, is the contadina del latte per grana padano formaggio. Because it's not in Emilia Romagna, which is where they make Parmigiano Reggiano, he's in a different region of Italy, so it can't be called Parmigiano Reggiano. So he makes something called grana padano, which is essentially the same kind of. It's like champagne. If you're not made in Champagne, you can't be called champagne. It's the same thing. Parmigiano Reggiano is more expensive, and you can still get grana padano aged 36 months, and they're very commensurate. Italians in Italy eat a lot of grana padano. It's not that well known in the United States. I'm not saying one is superior over the other. I think they're both incredible. I'm just a little biased because my cousin-in-law, who's one of the most wonderful people in the world, and his beautiful wife, he has all the cows. He every morning goes out there, milks all the cows, and then a truck comes by in the evening as the sun is setting and picks up all the milk from the day, and it gets taken off to the grana padano factory, and they make grana padano cheese. So it's pretty great stuff. It's just the region that it's made. And I don't know if grana padano is subjected to being from one region. I'm not quite sure. I actually don't know that. And I know that Stefania watches the show from time to time. So if you're watching, let me know. Joe LaFaro's here. Hello, Dirk and the Bashers. Sorry I'm late. Did you get to watch any of the Speedy Talk? Speedy Talk. Speedy Talk. Drew, that's my impersonation of, you take the midnight subway train, you're calling all your shots, you're struck by lightning, you're in love. That's my my rat impersonation. If you get it on the bracelet, will they throw in a strap? Scotty H, Lord H, I've not seen the boxing of that yet. Actually, let me go back to that Fratello thing. Give me one split second. because I think that they might have had the box on there. Fratello, where are you? Okay, good. Let me go back there. And I think that there was a box version. These are great shots, man. Let me go through these again for anybody who hasn't seen it or you came late and we're half an hour into the show. Or as Dean would say, we're 31 minutes and 38 seconds. You guys are too much. You're too much. So this is the new offering. Let me start from the tippity top. That's the new one. It's a Moonphase Meteorite watch from Omega with moon cabochons. I love how they're using that word cabochons now. You never see that, which just means polished and not faceted. That's all. That I knew. It's beautiful. This is in blue, which is quite beautiful. Gray dial. So what's my question is, if this is white gold indices and white gold hands, what do they do? These are black. So what do they do? That's a very interesting question. Huh. They paint over the gold? Is that what they do? Now this is not this watch. This is the old. That's the 345-0809. This is a watch from the 80s. This is beautiful. This is, the Speedy Moon. It's a beautiful piece, huh? I do love the Moonphase at noon. I think it's quite beautiful. This is the original ones. This is just a new iteration for 17 grand. So they're painting over the white gold, huh? Very interesting. I'm surprised they didn't go with sapphire. It didn't catch on. I tried. I thought Reynold would see that and say, please tell everyone but change all of the wording in all of our websites and make it now sapphire. Because maybe they just thought it sounded like a lesbian domed crystal, sapphire. Or something you go to the dermatologist to have removed. Maybe that just didn't work out. It's quite beautiful, but it's 17 grand. Really nice. And they did if you notice the right here with the crown guard, it's totally a different kind of milling because it's very, very, very super duper smooth here. Looks much more ergonomic, doesn't it? I have to get this hands on. I love the combination of brushed and polished. I think that's the perfect version of that bracelet. Now we have this one. Here it is. Here's a really good version of this for you guys. With the blue one. This is the one Dino wants, but he's skint right now. Yeah, look at that. Look at that, right? Look at that. That's a totally different variation on there. Looks fantastic. Yeah, as always, beautifully done. I love that clasp. Oh, man. Incredible. It's the new 9914 for anybody out there who's interested. Master coaxial. Beautiful. Nice job, Omega. It's not really a movement to look at, though. See, the whole case back thing, the whole, exhibition case back thing. Now this is the watch without the dial on it. Very cool that they got that. Yeah, I don't know. There it is. That's the new watch. 17 balloons. And here it looks on this guy's wrist. Doesn't look too big. Looks great. I don't know what size his wrist is, but it's obviously something that fits a man of that proportions. Very, very nice. Incredible. Grana Padano. That is correct. It's Grana Padano. Yeah, Grana Padano. I could pull that up. We've seen enough of that watch. G-R-A-N-A. P-A-D-A-N-O. Grana Padano. Grana Padano. Do they have a website? They do. Let's talk about cheese now. Oh, I allow all the cookies. Here's an Italian family enjoying a Grana Padano. There it is. And there's this extremely hunky looking cheese formaggio master, maestro di formaggio. And yeah, that's what it looks like. So when you see, you see the Parmigiano Reggiano, you often see, that logo. But this is what the ground. But I have a big chunk of it in my refrigerator right now. Man, David and Stefania were here this summer, and they brought us almost an entire wheel of this stuff. Now, the funny thing about this, talk about watches, is like a chunk this size, which is probably about, that looks like it's like a big pound plus wedge of that stuff. In the United States, that would cost you about $45-50 in New York. And there it's about €6, which is absolutely crazy. But that's Grana Padano, JC. Mr. JC Kingsley. I'm going to turn the microphone over to JC Kingsley. Oh, yeah. You should be able to return the watch if you don't like it. Well, I guess you can return anything, can't you? Right? Except an empty beer. Oh, so many people say that. The wife refers to it as foot cheese, so it's all mine. And I'll tell you where that comes from. She's not Italian, nor am I. Growing up, my mother used to buy this Kraft Parmesan cheese in a cylinder, and it was just grotesque. But it was American processed cheese food masquerading itself as, an Italian cheese. And my sister, my eldest sister, always called it feet cheese because she thought it smelled like feet, which is, there's a problem if your feet smell like that. We should either see a doctor or a bathtub. But she always called it feet cheese, and to this day, she won't eat it. That stuff does not smell like that. That's the American. Listen, it took forever for the Spritz to come over here. It took forever for Parmigiano Reggiano to come over here. It took forever for Ireland to get any edible food other than what was put in a boiling pot. The world got smaller. So JC, go get her some Grana Padano, and don't have it shredded. Just bring a chunk home, cut her off a piece, put a glass of wine on the table, and say, "Enjoy this." And I swear to God, she'll love it. She definitely will. Newman 79. Hey Newman. Hey Dirk. Have you seen the new VC 222 in steel? Oh, should we go to Vacheron right now? Hoo-hoo! Let's go there. Let's go to Vacheron. Okay. Is it on the front page? Probably is. The Quest. Oh, let's go to Vacheron's website. Let's do watches today, kids. Let's go watch crazy. Less cats, more watches. You be the judge. Here we are in Vacheron Constantin. Oh boy, 270th anniversary. How many books is it? Listen, out of all the Trinity, this is the brand. This is the brand, man. This is just the brand. The Quest. Okay, is this just some marketing stuff that they're doing? The Quest for Continuous Horological Innovation. Yeah, well, I mean, here is the historic 222 in steel. Ooh, the one thing I hate about this watch is I hate the bracelet. Can I just say that? I absolutely hate that bracelet. I hate it. It looks exactly like the bracelet that Timmy was showing on his Timmy was showing some watch called Atelier When yesterday. He did a commercial, and that bracelet looked like that. Of course, this is Vacheron. So no, let's go see novelties. We want to discover more. Reinventing a symbol of daring creativity. Everybody's crazy for this watch, aren't they? I mean, it looks great there. Oh shit. Sorry, I cursed. Pardon me. $5 in the tip cup. God, oh, shoot. Oof. Newman. Why did you do this to us? Okay, well, if we're going to go off the map, we might as well go somewhere here. That is absolutely crazy. Oh, my God. Look at that. Oh, yeah, look at that. Okay, was there a movie? Can we watch this movie? Can I blow this up? All right, let's do this. Let's go watch crazy, guys. And this really happens at Vacheron. It's a guy and some tools. And there's no robots. Yeah, Vacheron. Oh, look at that. Oh man. Woof. That's incredible. Let's go discover the watch though. Let's hit that. Okay, here it is. Inquire by phone, book an appointment, or register your interest. Yeah, this is a whole other level, my friends. How much is this? 32,000 balloons. 32,000 balloons. For the Vacheron Constantin. Wow, this is the contemporary reissue of this historic 1970s model. I didn't see it, and I've seen it now. Man, that's thinner than Adele on all her Ozempic. Oof. And there it is in yellow gold. I'm not a big yellow gold fan. It looks great on beautiful brown skin, though. If I had that, which I don't have. 50 meters of water resistance, so you can't take that swimming. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. That bracelet is rah! I didn't like it until I saw it from behind, but look how thin that watch is. Does it say how thin it is? Look at that, 7.95 millimeters. 13.75 for the new Speedy. Wow. Thanks for that. That's cool. Sure. Who doesn't want a 222? Now you can get it in steel. Oh my God. Mart says, I'm going to buy an electric bike. Oh my God. Do you know of any iBashers know a good make? I'm new to electric bikes. I'm an old-fashioned guy that pedals to the metal. I'm a Harrow Cannondale man myself. That's the brands I always had. That's the ones I still have. Harrow for my daredevil-y dirt bike crap, and my Cannondale for my elitist downhill action. But I'm not quite sure. Yeah. Wow. I don't know. Does anybody know great mics? Great. There's a guy. You know what? Here's Mart. There's a guy who has a website called 3 Acres in the Marche in Italy. It's a YouTube channel. And he's got one of his YouTube fans, he's got a big channel, blew up because you know what he did? He bought a shitty little house in the middle of nowhere, Italy, and he's all by himself. He has no help. And he started gutting this place, renovating this place, started cutting down all the trees and taking it's insane what this guy does by himself. But one of his bashers bought him an electric bike, and it's got big meaty tires on it. I will, if you don't want to look him up, I will look him up for you and find out what kind of bike he got. It's absolutely gorgeous. And he goes to town on it every single day. So it's a great idea. Electric bikes are cool. I've only ever ridden one once, and it wasn't fully electric. It was a power assist. And they have them here in the city. It's, city bikes. But I was in Venice on the Lido one afternoon when we were staying at l'Excelsior, and we went and we rode the length of the Lido on those power assist bikes. You still had to pedal, but it was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Yeah, and Scotty H says, I meant the 90s. Yeah, that's just, I mean, listen, how many watches are out there right now that cost that kind of money? There's, plenty of watches out there, and people buy them. Look at the APs, and, look at those. You want a John Mayer? You want a Platona? That's what they go. It's not list that though. That's list. Crazy. Dean says, just buy the dial. That will save you. Then stick it on a bark and jack strap. That's true. I can't find any pictures of the watch. It's not available till the 27th. Of which watch? Oh, here it is. I missed this. Sorry. Has anyone seen a picture of the new limited edition Certina DS PH1000 watch with the yellow dial? I've just pre-ordered one. I don't know if I'll like it till it arrives. Oh, that's what you're talking about. You should be able to return it. I missed that. I apologize for that. No, I have not seen that. I have not seen that at all. But I've seen. I can't unsee the Vacheron Constantin now. So what am I going to do about that? That's tough. Daniel says, I get the sense that one will always end the compliments to this Speedy with, but it's 17 grand. I know. I don't know anybody who's going to buy that watch. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. What's going on with you, Ray? Are you okay? You're very quiet in the chat today. March, check the Grunberg Dutch electric bikes. Oh, there he is. Great. Thanks, buddy. Grunberg Dutch electric bikes. Thank you, buddy. I think about you. You okay? Scotty H, $36,700 for the bracelet. Yeah, well, because it's platinum. It's pretty. It's pretty. Ugh, not the craft tube of nothingness. That's why my sister and probably your wife calls it feet cheese. Because that's terrible. Cheese is divine. It's one of the greatest inventions of the world. What would the world do? I could never give up cheese until the heart specialist says it's time to give up cheese. I mean, God, I can't think of anything better than bread, wine, and cheese, and maybe olive oil. Then life is perfect. Could live on that for the rest of my life. Maybe some tomato to go with that. You know, PM says it's about four pounds in the UK, 2/3 the price of Reggiano. Oh, so yeah, it's unbelievable how much cheaper it is because it doesn't have a big name, but it's just as good. It's just as good. Grana Padano. I went into Italy, which is like that big Italian chain in. Listen, there's a guy named Bastianich, and his mom was a very famous chef in the United States. She's from Italy. I believe she's Sardinian, to be fair, and which I don't know if they want to consider themselves Italian, but whatever. But he bought the rights to the name in the United States. Italy, like eat Italy, is been around since the 50s in Italy. So it's this big market in America, and it's extremely exorbitantly expensive for everything. Like, for example, Oshin did his Pandoro and Panettone thing. Those, all the ones he was showing, even Bauli is $20 in America, and that's like €3 in Italy. Exported food is expensive, but that place, Italy, it's just unbelievable. It was $60-$70 for the high end stuff, and it comes in a beautiful box, and it's gift wrapped, and it's quite beautiful. But if you love panettone, right now is the time to buy panettone and Pandoro. You know why? Because it's going stale, but it's in a plastic bag. Go buy it. And if you love that stuff, and I love it, I can go to that crazy supermarket down my street, which is super expensive, and they wanted $38 for Bauli, which is the lowest rung of the ladder. They're selling it for like $5 now because they need to get rid of it. Because people are like, fuck that, I'm not buying that. Why would I buy that? I don't. You go into Italy, you get charmed. There are olive oil prices. My favorite olive oil is called Partana. It's Siciliano, it's Siciliani olive oil. It's from a place called Shaka in Sicily. And for me, I think it's the most beautiful olive oil in the world. People will argue that, everybody's got an opinion, and opinions are like, what. What you like, what's your favorite watch, the one that's on your wrist? What's your favorite album? Blah, blah, blah. There's purity, of course. I do not buy the blended olive oils that are like Tunisia and Greece and Spain. Not that makes them bad oils, but it makes the controlling of the quality of the oil very difficult. That's the thing. Partana, it's like, Missin Boutillier. It's like the wine that you buy from the house of the wine is made there, crushed there, put in the barrels there, and bottled there. It's a big difference when they have complete control. That's the better quality. Partana, generally, if I go to Italy and try to get Partana, it's like $150 for the big can of olive oil. And you can get it at another place for $39.99. So it's just crazy, the price margins. People just want to make money, and it is what it is. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. Melly says, oh my God, that Kraft cheese thing. Remember that in the green, shiny cylinder? That's why my sister and JC's wife, that's why they hate Parmesan cheese, because that stuff is disgusting. Ray, here's Ray. He's back in the groove. Be careful. The Chinese have saturated the market. Cheap, inferior frames. Yes. Well, they've cheap labor, my friends. Kids are making bicycle frames and watches and Gibson guitars, and it's the knockoff world. You want a great, every single frame that I've ever had on a bicycle is made in Bologna. Verlicchi is the brand, the greatest Campagnolo and all the great Yeti, all the great brands. Campagnolo is the incredible Gruppo that makes all the machinery, that makes the gears and the sprockets and all the bottom bracket and all that stuff. You guys don't know that about me, but I'm like a bicycle lunatic. I rode for years and years and years, decades, and I've got great bikes and I never ride them anymore. You know, everybody's like, you should sell them. I'm like, I don't sell anything. I'm just not that kind of person. I just love them. My Cannondale is one of the rarest Cannondales ever made. They made like 20 of them. They were just for their team, and they put them on the market for 5 minutes and nobody bought them because they were so much money. And I got it. I'm not kidding you, on eBay. I always used to type it in. It's called the 4000 DH. And I always used to type it in, and one day this came up on eBay, and it said $750, and I was like, "What?" So I bought it. Buy it now. I bought it, thinking, "What's the worst that could happen? I could lose $800." And it didn't come, and it didn't come. And then one day, this big giant truck showed up in front of my house, and it was for a music store called Sam Ash, which was a very big music retailer. They've just went out of business like a year ago. And it's where I got all my musical equipment, mics, cables, guitars, everything. Anyway, this thing shows up, and this guy comes in and he pulls a Cannondale box out. It was brand new in the box, and it said Miles Rockwell on it, who was a big star for Cannondale. It was his bike, one of his bikes. And the guy was driving the truck. It was his bicycle. I said, "How did you get a bike like this?" He goes, "Oh, he's my cousin, and he owed me a couple of bucks, so he gave me a bike frame." He goes, "What am I going to do with it?" I said, $750. He's like, "Yeah, sure. Thanks. Have a nice day." That's how I got it. I paid $750. I don't even know what that bike was worth. I think it was 10 grand at the time, which was a lot of money. We're talking the 90s is when I bought that. Anyway, yeah. The VC222 in the 222. Can we call it the 222, like the 777? That's what people say. The Boeing 777. It's the 777. Like people say the 757, 747, 747. It's crazy. Drew B says he won't like it. Joe LaFaro loves the new 222 in steel. The 222. Let's do that. Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can see that on you, but I can see you because you have such an Italian complexion. Gold looks good on you, my friend. We like you in gold watches. Looks pretty great. Looks pretty great. JC Kingsley says that his wife is Asian. It's hopeless. Asians just don't seem to have the taste buds to get knee deep into cheese exploration. Well, it's not part of their culture. Think of your average Chinese menu to prove me right. There's no cheese. There's no cheese on them. They don't do cheese. Isn't that crazy? I'll tell you something that they do like. They like their Bordeaux and their Burgundy. Holy macaroni. The Chinese market, they bought all the wine. They bought all the pre-sales of all the great wines. Why those wines cost so much money now? China. Yeah, they love it, you know. Angelo Michele says, "Sorry, Dirk, any Parmigiano is Ficci's. Grana Padano is good, but my favorite is me too. I love Pecorino Romano. Don't get me wrong. I love it too. Any Parmigiano is really? Parmigiano Reggiano is still Ficci's to you? Wow, I don't get it. I don't get it. Oh, I don't get it. She does like Gorgonzola. I like Gorgonzola Dolce. Blue cheese and me. I'm like, I don't get it. It's all right. I'll eat it. I have what do I have in the refrigerator? I have a very smelly cheese in my refrigerator right now. I'm trying to remember what it is. It's really soft Italian cheese. I forget. Anyway, because that's what so you guys are going crazy with the cheese feet thing. I was going to send you a pic for Grail Watch Wednesday. You can send me a picture today. I haven't even done it yet because I spent so much time on the Speedmaster. But there's Bronson. Ray. Yep, the Chinese bike's no warranty. No, don't buy it. Don't buy a Chinese bike. Don't do it. We'll help you out. That's what we do on the iBashers. We'll help you out. We'll find it. PM says, get the Platinum Speedy on a strap and save the 36,000. Yeah. Toward the VC. I agree. Alpha Foxtrot. Hey, buddy. Is it made from real meteorite? It is indeed. I don't think it's a steel watch. They couldn't ask for that much money, right? Could they? I don't think that they could. Andy M. You're a randy one. Melly, he's a randy one, your husband. How many times have we all said that it looks better from behind? Bad boy. Joe, Wednesday is Grail Flip Flop Wednesday. No, it is never flip flops. They are illegal on my show. Here you go. Here you go, Mart. I have an FLX electric bike called the Baby Maker. What does that mean? It's pretty good. Let's see. Let's go look at that. Let's go help a basher out. FLX bikes. Look at this. The Baby Maker. Oh God, they're superhuman bikes. This is an electric bike. It is a electric bike. When I think electric bikes, I don't think of bikes that look like actual bicycles. But here we go. Let me take that off the screen so we can all talk about it. Let's talk about it. This is the Baby Maker. Look at this. Our best-selling stealth electric bike is back. Assembled in the USA. Careful. Features a single speed. Okay. Belt drive. Okay. Well, look at this thing. 23. They changed all the bike. Up to 70 miles. That's pretty good. Samsung lithium ion cell. Low maintenance. Gates belt drive. Okay. Let's see what this looks like. Wow, look at this thing. It looks like a regular bicycle. Wow. Can you get them with shocks on them? Look at this. Real pictures in the real world. Look at that. Pretty great. It says from $117.25 a month. Oh, it's $1,290, $1,300. Okay, thank you for bringing that up. That's pretty cool. Electric bikes, it's more about how safe the battery is. That's very true. The single greatest cause of fatal fires in the UK is bike and ski. Here too. There is a problem with those batteries. You got to be very, very, very careful. Daniel says, I'll pass on the Speedy. Have my mindset for the set in a gold, black. Yeah, well, sure. Yeah. You know who you can talk to about that one? You forgot coffee and Diet Coke. Yeah, I know. Listen, I tried last week. I couldn't find any Diet Coke in my local area. It was sold out, so I bought the Coca-Cola Zero. And I was like, listen, eventually in Italy, they don't have Diet Coke over there, so I'll have to get used to that. And it's disgusting because I never drank Coke, so I don't like it. Dirkus, I see temperatures 29 degrees in New York City. Any idea when a new walkabout will happen? No, it's not too cold. I'm a New Yorker. Yeah, maybe this week. You guys want me to do walkabout? Yeah, I was thinking about it. I charged up all my stuff, so that's ready to go. Paul got the new, listen, Samsung people, whatever. I might get a Samsung, who knows? But he got the new 16 Pro. Man, that phone is beautiful. It is. I got to say, the camera is insane on it. As digital cameras go, it's really nice. And his battery, I know it's brand new. He just got it. But he never charges that thing. The battery's pretty good. And my battery is absolute shit. I've had my phone for 2 years, my 14 Pro, which you're viewing me on now because I use my phone due to this wonderful software called Camo. You're seeing me through this lens. It's a great phone, but the battery is shot. Because my walkabouts, I used to get 3-4 hours. Now 2 hours, not even 1 hour, 50 minutes. I got to plug it in. And that's really, really super duper shitty. Anyway, I'm late. I'm so late with the Gallery of Bastards. Send me your shots. The sublime, the obscure. There's a bunch. So let me get in there. We'll talk about the other stuff later. And then we'll recap on the brand new Speedmaster Meteorite Moonwatch. Let's do it. Let's present. Let's do the theme song. I apologize. We've had no cats at all until now. Olive on a blanket and somebody hiding. Look at you, you beautiful babies. Look at you. Look at you, you beautiful one. Thank you, buddy boy. Watches and cats. Watches, cats. Sleepy cats are the most beautiful cats. Indeed, a Rooney. Let me get this straight here. Why does this keep popping up on me? Go where I want you to go. Hey, look who we got. They call him Dr. Love. He is the doctor of love. Dr. Love. Things in my luck more. For Mr. Scotty. Let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, yes. Oh, don't do that. That is not what I asked for. See, it keeps popping up on me. What's going on with you, StreamYardy? There you go. Beautiful. Very nice. Some Omega action. Look at that dial. Ooh, child. Uh-oh, crown's open. Careful, crown's open. It's beautiful. Look at that flat link. That's gorgeous. That dial is freaking beautiful. Nice. Speedmaster 57 with a rhodium dial. Beautiful. I love the orange. Chrono hand. Beautiful. Oh, here's some Moonphase. Very, very busy beaver watch. Always thought that. I had a customer who had one of these. It was beautiful, though. Look at this. A whole bunch of Speedmasters all in a row. Beautiful selection. Look at that. Oh, man. Oh, make me horny. Connie, the most unloved of all Omegas. Listen, they're a very specific thing. They're kind of Art Deco. They're very 80s, but look at that. Look at that dial, meteorite dial. It's very cool. Thank you, Scotty. Got to love. Sent me a whole bunch of them, so we got plenty from him today. Let's hit it up. Part 2. Let's do it. Uh-oh. A little bit of IWC action coming on in. IWC gets no love on my show because I don't know if any of you have one. Very few of you do. Not a lot. This is an engineer. It's beautiful. Sisto has one, right? Sisto has the IWC. I believe he does. I mean, I try to remember all the names of the cats. It gets hard, but the watches gets difficult too. Oh, this is nice. Look at that. Talk about Moonphase. Talk about IWC. New York, London, Paris music. Everybody talk about Yacht Club. Beautiful. Oh, here's a very fancy schmancy Rolex, baby. Oof, man. That might be the single ugliest Rolex in the history of Rolexes. Is that like Kanye's watch? Oof, man, that's ugly. Oh, boy, is that ugly. Beautiful. Oh, did you not see the Gallery of Bashtards song? Did it not play? StreamYard's giving me a little bit of a hard time today. There was no Danny Gutierrez, no Gallery of Bashtards song didn't play? Come on. Did it not? I played it. I heard it. Huh. Let's try it now. Hold on. The Gallery of Bashtards. Send me the shots. The sublime the Gallery of Bashtards. You share them with me, and I share with the world. Did you see it now? What happened? I don't know. Listen, I'm in New York City on my computer broadcasting to the world. To the world. The ugliest Rolex over. Take 2 is right. The ugliest, that's ugly. Ugly, ugly, ugly. Oh, I love me some Seiko. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Man, their dials are gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. One of these days. One of these days. One of these days. Beautiful. Oh, yeah. You got some, Guilloche, baby. I love me some Guilloche. I thought that the Atelier when Guilloche dial looked cheap. That's just me. Just, looked kind of like bubblegum. And I didn't like the colors either, but you know, I understand what they were getting at. That's crazy. I mean, oh, you know, I love me some green. I see dials of green. Beautiful. And I think we have a part 3 from the one and only Dr. Love. It's a great solo in that song. Okay. Wow. Okay. I am not a big fan of the open heart. Not a big fan of the. Never been a fan of those tourbillons. The tourbillons, as Donald Trump would say, the tourbillon. Well, there's a lot of tourbillons going on here. Yeah. I don't know what it is. It looks like open heart surgery. I mean, never been a big fan of tourbillons. And they're expensive. Wow, it's a pretty dial. Now, is this Moser? I mean, they don't say anything. La Chute. I mean, this is, diet Lange. Right? Isn't that what they are? I mean, it's really, I think they're beautiful. And that dial is nuts. It's crazy stuff. Yeah, this is high level shit. I mean, that watch is beautiful. So dressy, so beautiful. Ooh, is this a crazy cubitus? Crazy. What is that? I mean, it's a Santos. It's a Santos. It's got screws and it's got the sapphire. Oh man. Wow. That's Cartier wrapped in plastique. Wow. Thank you, Dr. Love. Beautiful. They call him Scotty Love. Thanks, buddy boy. Andrew Olkowicz is home and showered. Oh, let's listen. I gotta pull the ratings up. I need some cats. Here's the kids awaiting their master. Dogs are pack animals. Cats, not so much. Oh, but they want love. Look at you, you beautiful one. Oh, no. Oh man. Oh man, I can't take it. Oh, you're a lucky man. Oh, what a lucky man he was. Isn't that crazy that here's a bit of music shit for you because I know you don't care. But so like all the big prog bands, who are the big prog bands? The real prog, yes. Emerson, Lake and Palmer, Gentle Giant, Rush-ish. I mean, Rush is prog, but they're not really prog. They all had hit songs back in the day. Like Yes had tons of hit songs, and Emerson, Lake and Palmer had a lot of hit songs. Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. I'm so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. They were huge. It was on the radio. Now you've got Shake It Up. Watch the drummy. Watch Mike Portnoy from Dream Theater, who's an incredible drummer and a super nice guy. Watch him blindly play a Taylor Swift song. It's this great thing. It's a music. I don't know if people who are not musicians would care, but they play a drummer a song and he has to guess or play a beat to it. And the song is great after he got through with it. But other than that, it's unlistenable. Andrew says Olive the Hobbit. Oh, I was with my friend Steve, Hardcore Shutterbug, as you guys know him from my show, and he's my friend in real life, and he's having some surgery tomorrow. So let's wish Hardcore Shutterbug, my friend Steve, a little bit of well wishes because he's having, I can just tell you, he's having a cornea transplant tomorrow. I had lunch with him today. It was great to see him. I love you, Steve. Look at you, Olive. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. I hated that song. Oh, God. Mr. McLeod. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. Boom. Nobody does bass slides like Gene Simmons. Nobody. Now, all you dum-dums out there who think he's not a great bass player, he's a great bass player. And he's singing at the same time. I mean, Geddy Lee obviously is a totally different animal. Let's not talk about that. But look at you, your Westie. Beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, this is quite beautiful. Thanks, kiddo. Wow, it's amazing. Amazing. It's amazing. Melly C, it's time for some Eminem madness. Muck and Mindy madness. Oh, there's our divil, our little lady divil. Hello, darling. She's so fresh. Oh, look at the big bright-eyed picture of her. Oh, honey. Oh, you're almost in the picture. Look at that. Ah, just so close. And Mork having a big morning stretch. Ah, beautiful boy. Beautiful boy. Beautiful boy. Beautiful boy. Oh, stretchy time. Something's out there that she wants, which is, I love when cats elongate like that. They're so elegant. You enjoy your snooze, buddy boy. You deserve all the comfort in the world. And I know that you get it with those two. Cats are the master. Thank you, boys and girls. Thank you for that. Thanks for the melon. The Mork and Mindy madness. Okay, we got Bob Randolph, some gallery shots. Nice, Bob. Great to see you on the Gallery of Bastards, Mr. Randolph. Thank you so much. Look at this Hamilton watch, pocket watch. Woo! Look at the work that went into this stuff, man. Incredible. Outrageous. Some Seiko action in a cushion case. Wow. Beautiful. Great dial. Seiko. Seiko, we love you. We're all fans. Everyone's a Seiko fan. Nobody hates that brand. Nobody hates Seiko. Nobody. Kieran, George Daniel Books. All right. Yeah, that Hamilton that's a whole other ball game, my friends. It's a whole other ball game of watchmaking. George Daniels watchmaking. The Practical Watch Escapement. George Daniels, yeah. Yeah, it just needs a little bit of extra zhuzh on the bottom of it. Look at that thing. Listen, everybody else thinks they have something that's as good as that, but they don't. And it requires a whole lot less servicing, too. Listen, I'm not going to blow smoke up George Daniels' ass any more than I already have. And listen, everybody, listen. Everyone passed on it. He didn't go to Omega. He went to Rolex and he went to Patek. He went to everybody first. He went to everybody and they all said no. Omega said yes. It's not like they were like clued into it. They were like, yeah, that sounds like a great idea. That sounds like a great idea. And then they did it. Look at this. Look at this beautiful. Look at that. Is gorgeous, Bob. Thank you for sharing these. Gorgeous. Wow. Beautiful. Look at that thing. Listen, everything back in the day was just so lovingly made. Look at the hand hammering on that. That is just outrageously decorated and beautiful. Oh, look at the chemin de fer. Look at the small seconds. Wow. That is astonishing. That is so beautiful. Thank you so much, Bob. That's incredible. 1899. 1899. Incredible. Ray. Oh, it's a video. I'll download it. Ray, what's going on here? Let me see what this is. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it. I'm downloading now. Gotta give me a minute. If you send me videos, I have to download them first. But I got a program that. Oh, okay. I got it. I got it in a minute. Okay, go. Oh, a train set. Doesn't love that. Hey! I think I just got my mind completely blown. First of all, in order to set that up, not only do the spacing, the intervals of the music have to be perfect, but the amount of liquid in the bottle, depending, and they were all different brands of glass. They were all different brands, so they use different methods for making that glass. So that is so much R&D to get that to work like that. I mean, if it wasn't superimposed on top of it, that was absolutely incredible, Ray Ray. That was incredible. Incredible. Wow. To address the size issue, I watched this video. This is from Angelo Minichello. Yeah, these are the big electric. That's a Rivian, I think that is. They're all over where I live. And there's the big old Ford. It's like a Lightning, I think. Yeah, they're big. And they're heavy because the batteries are heavy duty. I watched that video. Did you watch them go cross country, Angelo? It was amazing. I believe the Chevy came in first because it had the biggest battery. It had the biggest battery. Ba-da-ba-da-da-da. Ken with a vintage Omega next to a gigantic, what looks to be some kind of stalagmite. Is that right? Stalagmites. Stalactites down, stalagmites up, right? It's easy to confuse those two. Look at this beautiful beast. Oi! Pipe pan dial. I mean, my God, look at those alpha hands. This is my favorite. Listen, when it comes to Omega, you've all seen Paul's beautiful Speedmaster automatic calendar. It's absolutely gorgeous. Wow. That's cool. Whatever that is even cooler. Wow. This watch. Listen, man, that's a watch. That's what watches look like. Beautiful. Oh, man. I love those. I love that era of watchmaking. It's beautiful. People don't care. They want big, gaudy watches now. Here's Mart. Bash's Gallery. We get a little Bronson action in there. Brand new gaff. Oh, look, we're on the show. Look at you. You're being forced to watch my show. You beautiful baby. That's so funny. That looks like it might be today, too. It's funny. I can't tell. I wear the same shit every day. I've got like 10 V-neck jumpers, and I need a haircut in the worst way. It's insane. Marty, you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. Yeah, Mart loves that Omega. Yes, indeed. Aren't those gorgeous? Absolutely gorgeous. Here's Angelo. He goes, that's a Moonphase. Yeah. Yeah, it is quite crazy. That's Hermes. Is that new l'Historie Fabrique de Foncé, the new house that they use? It's pretty. Listen, Hermes has been making watches a really long time. A lot of people think, it's like Louis Vuitton. It isn't. It isn't. It isn't. That is quite beautiful. That is a crazy Moonphase, though. Wow. That is beautiful. That is gorgeous. Can't say it's not, because it is. Hermes. Hermes. It's a Hermes watch. And JC Kingsley, it's a video. Let's see if I can let me download this. Okay. Let me download. Hold on. I'm getting it. Am I getting it? Let's see. Something we said. Is that it? No, that's wrong. Hold on. Where is it? Window. That's what I want. Okay. Let's see. Will it play? What am I watching here? What am I watching exactly here, JC? What the hell was that we were just watching, buddy boy? What did you just get me into? Wait a second. It is the creature responsible for stealing your keys when you swear you left them right here. The tale is about Hooby Doober stealing Grandpa's car and driving it clear off the parking slab into the backyard. You're absolutely out of your mind. Wow. Lovely Hamilton. Yeah, it's absolutely crazy. Yeah. JC Kingsley says, for those that can hear, this is Al Rooker, not Al Roker. Okay. You couldn't hear it? Oh no. I'm sorry. I played that whole thing and you couldn't even hear it. Oh crap. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Let me see if there was a problem with that. Huh. Wow, sorry about that. Sorry about that, guys. It was low volume because the other thing was so loud. Yeah. That's crazy. Not my work. Oh, he's not going to claim responsibility. Where did you get that from, though, Ray? Where did you get that from? Where did you get it? It was beautiful. Wow. And Drew B says, what do you call the style of that's barrel style for the MK2s? Yeah, listen, that's a very polarizing case shape. It's very, very unique in its style. You know, the way it's set up. Everything comes in through the front. It's very interesting. I love them. Fergal has one. Fergal just had his refurbished, and it's absolutely gorgeous. And he did the right amount of stuff on it. He really did. Absolutely beautiful stuff. Story was that, it was your dad and granddad just returned home from grabbing root beer floats and went to his house. Sounded like they were more on some moonshine than that to me. Just wanted to share a bit of the character that was my God. Oh, that's your grandfather. Oh, that's beautiful. You know what's crazy? My grandmother, who lived to be 100, my sister and my brother filmed her, and she gave all her stories. She's from Cork, from Mill Street in Cork, and she told the stories of her life. And they're on like some kind of videotape. So I said to her, we need to find those and digitize them because it's like she's going to tell stories. She's born in the 1800s. She's been dead for 20 some odd whatever years now at this point in the game. Oh, hey, a submission from Drew B. Jr. Drew B. Doo, where are you? This is Drew B. Jr. And he's got his sun moon swatch on. Because you're the sun. Oh, that's beautiful. If you don't know, it's Drew Bangs Drums, right? On the Instagram. Did I put that? Did I make a banner for that? I thought I did. I didn't. I will, though, for future shows because he's amazing. He's going to go for voice lessons, all kinds of crazy stuff. Looks great. That one was really hard to get for a while. Really super hard to get. They were all hard to get in the beginning. But anyway, guys, that's the Gallery of Bastards and all of that stuff. I'll show you this watch one last time before we close out the show. Welcome to the show. Sometimes this thing makes a lot of weird noise. Here, I'll pull this up so you can enjoy it. Here it is, the new Speedmaster Meteorite Moonwatch Moonphase. It's quite beautiful. The 304 30 43 52 01 001, or the other one, which is 304 30 43 52 06 001. Yeah, you can just, all you got to do is know what it's made out of, know what kind of what color it is, and you figure it out. It's just a thing. Guys, thanks so much for the show. Thank you for all the beautiful Gallery of Bastards. Thanks to Sheen for giving me the heads up when I had my head up my ass this morning when I was doing other stuff, and said, quick, go online. There's a new Speedmaster in town. Mike Callan with 20 more balloons. Happy Tuesday. Upvote and be kind. Thank you so much. Oh, you're the sweetest thing in the whole wide world. Thank you, buddy boy. Let's give you a big bang boom. Yeah. Big bang boom. Yeah. Late at night and we worked all day. We both had jobs cause there's bills to pay. You got something that can't take away. Super chat. You sent me one last chat while I'm on the show. You know what I say? You send me a chat and I share with the world. Oh, I got to reopen up my mail. My maelstrom. Final power. You're hilarious. Why don't I see it? I bet oh, there it is. Oh, great. Oh, great. Look at that. Look at that. Oh, look at your music room. Nice. What do you got? A nice Yamaha guitar? I have two Yamahas. I love them. Are you a lefty? You're a lefty. I'm a lefty too, but I play righty. And I just want to say thank God for that. Look at that. Oh, you got your Yamaha studio, your upright, your digital. Is that digital? It doesn't look like it is. Look at that. Is that kind of like a modern CP70 or? Oh, that's nice. Oh, you're a lefty. Wow. With your Marshall. Beautiful. Thank you, Mart. That's crazy town. And Panel Power, you're hilarious. Richard. That's his name. That's because Fano, by the way, is in Le Marque. So that's why I know a lot about the Marque. And that's why it's a Fucare. Is that considered a great bike? Is that considered a great bike? The Fucare. I don't know anything about it. Let me listen. I got nothing else to do. If you see we might as well help you out on that, right? Oh yeah, this is fancy. Oh, they're like $1,000. Here's the one he has, right? Let me see if I got this right. Ooh, oh, it's on Amazon too. Somebody got it from him on Amazon. That's the bike. Get out of there. Give me a real picture. Stupid. Can you see that now? There it is. That's $8.99. Oh, that's the one he's got. It looks like that. Big, fat, juicy tires on it. Panel Power episode 25. You're funny. You watch that guy? Yeah. I know exactly where his house is, by the way. I know. I've been through that town. I know everything about it. It's in the middle of nowhere. He's a good 40 minutes from the beach. He's quite a ways off from Falconata too to get to the airport. I mean, I don't know if I'll ever use that airport because you could just take a train, and trains in Italy are great. But that's funny that you knew that. Funny. It's a beauty. It's a beauty. I'm with Dean. That spec right there is great. Which one, Drew? Which one? I lose track of what I'm talking about. What's the spec? I'm with Dean. That spec right there. Let me see what Dean said. Dean, roses are red, violets are blue, my Dean. I don't know. Are you Drew B? Are you very interested in a Mark II? They're cool watches, and you know what? You used to be able to get them for a song, and now you can't anymore. The blue meteorite. Yeah, the specs. Yeah. Okay, that's what you were talking about. The blue gray one. Yeah, it's the beautiful one. The black one is like whatever, but the blue bezel. And but yeah, 17 grand. It's a lot of money. Oh, you've been watching him from the beginning. Me too. I love when he sits out on his little patio, his little makeshift patio, and just guzzles an entire bottle of wine and passes out. It's great. And he drives from there to Manchester. How crazy is that? His daughter flew back home, but he drives in his Audi. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, that guy's show. Holy crap. We started him from the beginning. When I started watching him, he had 300 subscribers. I think he's close to 100,000 now, if not more. He's really exploded, but it's totally great. Yeah, it's totally great. It's totally great. It's a great show. Joe LaFaro, 20 balloons. Thank you, buddy boy. Thank you. You're going to get the 222 in gold? Why not? 20 balloons. Thank you very much. Great show. That's a big bang boom. Let's go. Let's go, Gong Woman. She's such a Gong Woman. Now let's do something exciting. Let's do this. Thank you. Thank you so much. You handsome bastard, you. I'm thinking about a Speedy as a birth year watch, maybe. Lots of those barrel style cases and stuff. Yeah, well, yeah, they definitely were. It was, the 70s. All the push cases, all the cushion cases, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, it was a big thing back then. Listen, I love it on the Speedy and 861s. I mean, great movements under there. Those are great watches. They're real Speedmasters. It's just look at Fergal's. Maybe next show, Fergal, if you're around, I have pictures. I'll go find them of before and after on his beautiful watch that he had done. It was absolutely fantastic. Anyway, guys, thanks so much. What a great show. Thank you so much. Thank you all to the super chatty babies, which is Andrew and Shane McGee and Mike Allen and Mike Allen and Mike Allen. Oh my God, Mike Allen, you're crazy. Did I miss that one? I think I did. Boom. Thank you, Mike Allen, you crazy, crazy, crazy machine. And Joe LaFaro, thank you so much. Scotty H. Kazumatsu cheese. Grazie mille, signore. A tutti. Thank you so much. Let's go with Lenny. Thank you very much. You guys rule the world. Thank you so much for a wonderful show. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed the Speedy chat. Speedy Tuesday. What's on your wrist? What's on your wrist? Guys, I can't thank you enough. I'll be back tomorrow for the usual chat. We'll do a little bit of Grail Watchy stuff and all that kind of junk. And pick out your favorite Grail Watch and your favorite kitty cat, and your favorite dance partner, and we'll get together and we'll do it Dirk style, Basher style. You guys are the best, guys. Remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And before I go, listen, I would be remiss to not include this. Listen, I'm not going to belabor the point. The people in LA still dealing with a lot of stuff. Fires are not contained, but if you go to their Instagram channel, or if you have any interest in helping out the beautiful animals, could be $5, $10, $2. I don't care. Pasadena, Humane, the iBashers, Drew B, that I know of. You guys could have done it privately. I don't know anything about it, but Drew B sent, a donation. And of course, the Bashers, we raised money last week. And the Pasadena Humane Organization Wildfire Relief. If you go on the Instagram page, you get to see real life stories of all the catties, bobcats, mountain lions, rabbits, raccoons, every kind of animal. I mean, we're talking about a wilderness out there, and it's incredible. They all came. Bobcats are coming down to the street. Mountain lions are coming down to the street and walking up to people because they're desperate for water. They're not even looking to eat you. They just want hydration. So $5, $10. I'm listening. I'm not asking you to buy anything, but it's a great thing you can do. Because listen, people have insurance. I don't know if that's going to be honored. Their people help people, and the American Red Cross is an incredible organization that my friend Mimi works for. If you want to help out on a humanitarian level of any kind. And that's all I have to say. And thank you very much to the 304 30 43 5201 and the 06001 for sponsoring today's show. I'm kidding. Omega doesn't sponsor me. They never even reacted to my first Omega in space video. I was like, oh, they're going to be so nice. You want me to put the page up? Okay, I will. Hold on. You guys, you're so crazy. You crazy folks. Pasadena Humane Society. Let's go to their Instagram. I don't want to bring the pictures up because it's going to make everybody crazy, because it's some heartbreaking stuff on there. And you know what? I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. But anyway, let me close this. This is the Pasadena Humane Society. Help us save lives. Meet our dogs, meet our cats, meet our critters. Adopt, lost and found events, pets of the week. Unbelievable. This is just their thing. The Eaton Canyon fire update. Unbelievable. Temporary closures. They're not doing the whole adoption thing right now because they're functioning as a full-fledged hospital right now. So it's crazy, crazy, crazy town. Listen, I'm not the type of guy to spruik stuff and ask you to buy stuff, but, you know, listen, we all love the animals. We're all dog and cat people, and we love all the furry critters of the world. You guys have all of you have your stories and your rescues and your amazing things, and that's what endeared you to me. So thank you so very much. Guys, remember to hold the door open. Remember to say please and thank you. And remember, if you encounter somebody who's not so nice, give them the benefit of the doubt. You don't know what's going on with them. They could be having a bad day. They be caught in a fire, and their wife is cheating on them. Something really terrible. You don't know. Let them prove themselves to be the bad person that you think they are. And if they are, maybe they're just a Basher.